16 local governments in the province of Camarines Sur have joined forces and formed an alliance that is now known as the Metro Naga Development Council. This alliance was primarily formed to bring about accelerated, equitable, and sustainable growth and development by maximizing the resources of its members following an integrated area development framework. Naga City has traditionally served as a tourism hub of Camarines Sur and to some extent the Bicol region, providing the facilities and amenities required by tourists. Consequently, Metro Naga is now gearing up and positioning itself as the tourism hub for Region 5, the Bicol region. Over the last 12 years, the city's accommodation facilities have notably increased from only 22 hotels, lodging and pension houses and resorts in 2000 to a total of 56 as of end of 2012. This resulted to a dramatic change in Naga's room capacity from 551 to 1,609 over the same period. In terms of combined room capacity, the expansion is more pronounced, reaching 192% from only 551 in 2000 to 1,609 in 2012. The world-renowned Peña Francia Festival, held every September to honor Bicolandia's regional patroness, Our Lady of Peña Francia, brings in approximately 1 million pilgrims a year. It is worth noting that the Peña Francia Fiesta is the only regional fiesta in the entire country. Interestingly, the Naga City government's innovations in local governance have become tourist draws in their own right, especially in light of domestic interest in the life and achievements of the late DILG Secretary and former Mayor of Naga, Jesse M. Robredo. Through local economic development, MNDC is seeking to strengthen the links between urban Naga City and its neighboring rural municipalities to spread the economic benefits derived from its phenomenal growth. MNDC aims to enhance local capacities in partnership with the private sector to be able to identify and develop destinations, products, and services to complement the growth engine of tourism through the following project components. Tourism circuit development. By identifying fully developed and developing tourism destinations with enormous potentials of drawing in visitors, and by connecting these destinations with each other, the initial products or packages were conceived. This has also encouraged member LGUs to start the development of destinations and attractions within their respective jurisdictions. The marketing strategy employed as part of the project's efforts is to tap into the domestic tourism market, which accounts for the majority of arrivals in Bicol and in Metro Naga. The website www.nagax.com was developed and launched, along with the introduction of social media promotions, the holding of national media familiarization tours, as well as a sales mission to the country's top travel agencies, wholesalers and travel organizations, and the launch of Naga X at the national level, coupled with a national press conference, and local economic development enablement. Naga X, or Naga Excursions, is the brand of tourism being promoted by Metro Naga, which highlights its best and up-and-coming destinations and attractions, anchored on the complementing destinations, attractions, and activities of Alliance members Naga X showcases many options for tourists. The Feast of Our Lady of Peña Francia, the wakeboarding complex in the province, and the island of Caramoan, made famous by the international reality show Survivor. But there is more to come soon. The initial tour packages being offered include the spiritual excursions that highlight the more than 300-year-old devotion to Nuestra Señora de Peña Francia. The islands excursions that include visits to the islands of Caramoan, Atulayan, Aguirangan, and to San Miguel Bay and Ragay Gulf. And the highlands excursions that highlight an ATV tour to the natural forest parks in Mount Isarog, to Malabsay Falls, and to Panikwason Hot Springs Resort. MNDC's Tooling Up for Tourism project demonstrates the value added from strong public-private partnerships to support the Council's long-term goal of making Metro Naga and Camarines Sur a premier investment and tourism hub for meetings, incentives, conventions, and exhibits in the Bicol region. Naga X has received a 2-year grant until 2014 from the LGSP-LED program, an 8-year collaborative program between the governments of the Philippines and Canada through the DILG and the Canadian International Development Agency, respectively. This new tourism destination marketing brand, with the catchy moniker Naga X, was conceptualized by the Metro Naga Development Council in partnership with the Metro Naga Association of Travel and Tour Operators as part of its Tooling Up for Tourism project, currently supported by the Department of the Interior and Local Government through the agency's Local Economic Development Program. The prospects for growth and expansion of the Metro Naga tourism sector continue to be bright. The year 2012 saw strong indications of investor confidence in the area's tourism sector through some notable investments such as the 500 million Haciendas de Naga project of Enjoy Realty and Development Corporation, including themed residential units, adventure park, 9-hole golf course, many more, in Upland, Carolina, Naga City. 50 million ADC Hotel, opened in September 2012. Expansion of the Panikwason Hot Springs Resort in Mount Isarog. The DOT Region 5 office has also taken note of MNDC's efforts in tourism development. Metro Naga is now considered as a sub-TDA or tourism development area under the Camarines Sur, Camarines Norte, Catanduanes or 3C TDA of the Bicol region. There are some lessons that I have learned from this experience as a city mayor. With the Naga Excursions or Naga X tourism brand, which targets group travel and positions Metro Naga as an excursion away from destinations elsewhere in the region, and presents Metro Naga as a premier tourism destination, the local government's enabling efforts have generated private sector interest, resulting in increased tourist arrivals. Naga City has a well-deserved reputation for innovation in governance, particularly in terms of transparency and efficiency in LGU operations and management systems. Lastly, MNDC will continue to undertake programs to share the spirit of LGU innovation with the other members of the Alliance. All these would not be possible without the programs of the local economic development. To our newly elected mayors, I strongly encourage you to take part in the LED training programs, and you will find out that progress is within your reach.